All right, guys, here we are. What happens when you are buying a home but not ready to buy a home? Let's check out this video.
Forever home. We've already bought a home. We like our home, but we can't really have a family in this home. This was our first home purchase, so it's done its job. We are looking to be in it for like at least the next 10 years and grow into it. And that has been exceedingly difficult in the area that we're looking. We had been casually looking at homes for quite a bit because we needed to hone in on exactly what we as a family.
So here's an interesting fact that they're smart. Their first home was not their forever home. Some people go out, they try to buy a home and make it their forever home. And in reality, on average, a first time home buyer lives in the house from 5 to 8 years. Even if they think it's going to be their forever home, things change.
We're going to need. So for a couple months, we're just doing showings casually. And then his dream home hits the market. And I kept telling him, when the home hits the market, we need to be ready. We need to have our pre-approval docs ready. We need to have all of our ducks in a row. We need to figure out what we're going to be doing with our current house. Everything needs to be ready because when our home comes up, it's everyone else's dream home and it's going to fly.
Could
That's
be.
exactly what happened. It went off the market in about 2 days. It was an estate sale. We didn't even have a chance. We learned that we need to start getting ready. Fast forward 1 month later, and another dream home hits the market. And to give you context, we're looking for land, and that's really hard to come by in the area that we're looking at. And
So whether you're looking for land or the actual dream home, that's super important. You have to be ready, especially if you are a current homeowner. So not only do you need to be pre-approved or at least pre-qualified, if not pre-approved, you have to make sure that you are in a financial position to make an offer and react quickly when that home comes on the market. Do you have to sell your current house? If you have a home sale contingency, that could put you at a extreme disadvantage.
so it hits the market, and he had a work thing that evening. It was like a work trivia night or something. And so we couldn't go and see it the first evening. We go out and see it on a Friday, and it's already got an offer in hand that they've already got a counter out on, and there's nothing we can do. They just accepted an offer. Lesson learned on that one. The day the dream home hits the market, we are the very first showing in the door. I don't care what's scheduled. We're going on lunch breaks, what have you. We got to be the first to that door. The third and final one is the massive heartbreaker. This one taught us to go over our budget. And for what we wanted, that checks every single box. We were gonna have to bump up our price point. And this one taught us that we should have done that a long time ago. We kept going back and forth on our offer on price point, and I think that the seller got a little finicky with us and maybe thought we weren't too serious. So that was a mistake on our part, and they went with the other offer. Where we are today is we are looking at another home that's going to need a full gut, and we're probably going to pass on it. The lesson this one's going to teach us is we kept thinking we could remodel and it would be easy, and it's not. Our budget's great. We're not going to have to worry about.
It's never easy. Buying a house that needs a full remodel is sometimes a great fit, but it depends who you are. There are financing programs out there that can help you finance part of that. If you're using an FHA loan, there's the FHA 203K, which has renovation financing built into it. And there are other renovation financing loan products out there too. But you got to keep in mind that you're probably going to be off by like 20%, give or take, when you're renovating a house. And some of the things you think you might want to fix, you may not want to fix. And then other things you'll find, you'll go, oh, I want to change that. So renovating a house and knowing whether or not you can live through that renovation, depending on the extent of it, is an important thing to think about.
Being too tight with money on this. No, renovations are absolutely astronomically expensive. And yeah, we're going to be
Yes.
house poor if we commit to this. Moral of the story is, if you're looking for your dream home, start early, be ready. The second you start scrolling through Zillow, be ready.
Stay in your budget too. That's really important, right? There might be another one that comes along. With them, the fortunate part is it sounds like they don't have a very specific timeline. It sounds like they also may not have to sell their current house. So they're not up against the wall, but try to always give yourself some flexibility regarding the timeline. See you soon.